This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I will take a look at the latest 3-year-old division news, including the latest Travers Stakes news. Now, the Travers Field has been set. 4 horses are going to take on division leader Sovereignty, and the Travers Stakes will be race 13 at Saratoga on Saturday, August 23rd. Now we're going to meet the field. Number 1 is Magnitude, and he's 2-1 morning line. Now, he's worked 5 times at Saratoga since winning the Iowa Derby on July 5th. Now, he breezed on July 19th, July 26th, August 2nd, and August 9th. And then his final Travers workout, 4 furlongs in 50.22 seconds, 31st best of 49. That was on August 17th, and that was just a maintenance move. Now, he's the one to catch most likely from the inside post in the Travers Stakes. Number 2 in the Travers is going to be Bracket Buster, and he's 20-1 morning line. Now, he worked 4 furlongs in 47.80 seconds, back-to-back works on August 4th and August 15th. Now, he's 1 for 4 in the stakes ranks. He was 5th in the Street Scent Stakes, a grade 3 last year. Sovereignty won that race. And then he was 2nd in the Lexington Stakes, a grade 3 earlier this year. 1st in the listed Pegasus Stakes at Monmouth. And then he was 4th in the grade 1 Haskell Stakes last time out. Now, he likes to be forwardly placed, but Magnitude also likes to be forwardly placed. And Magnitude has inside position and is probably faster earlier. Number 3, Strategic Focus. He's 6-1 morning line. Now, he was a disappointing 3rd as the beaten favorite in the Curlin Stakes. That was at Saratoga at 1 1/8 on July 24th. It looked like he had that race won in the stretch, but then he swapped back to his wrong lead. He's lightly raced. He made some mistakes there. He can't make any mistakes in this event. Now, he added blinkers for his August 9th workout, and then he breezed 5 furlongs in 1:01.55 seconds, 17th best of 27 on August 16th, and he galloped out in front of his workmate Duration. Now, Chad Brown's lightly raced colt, he does have upside, and he's going to wear blinkers in the Travers. But I don't know if he's going to be able to come through with a breakthrough effort at 1 1/4 against horses like Sovereignty and Magnitude. But he's definitely one to watch down the road. Flavien Prat's going to ride him in the Travers, and he'll probably stalk the pace. Number 4, Sovereignty, he's your 2-5 morning line favorite, and he had his final Travers workout on August 16th. He worked in company with Fort Nelson, and he went 5 furlongs in 1:01.82 seconds, 7th best of 13. He galloped out 6 furlongs in 1:14.40. He's been stabled at Saratoga since May, and he exits back-to-back wins at Saratoga in the Grade 1 Belmont and the Grade 2 Jim Dandy Stakes. McAfee rounds out the Travers Field. It's a disappointing 5-horse field, but I think the presence of Sovereignty scared away a lot of horses. They decided to go for other spots, and I'll mention those horses later in this video. And McAfee at 20-1 morning line for trainer Rick Dutrow. He was 2nd in the Grade 3 Peter Pan Stakes, 3rd in the Grade 3 Iowa Derby, and then 2nd in the Grade 3 West Virginia Derby. Now, I'm not really expecting him to improve at 1 1/4 in the Grade 1 Travers. I just think maybe the company of this race with Sovereignty and Magnitude, and then the extra distance of 1 1/4, I don't think that that's going to suit him, but he could hit the board. Anybody could end up finishing underneath here. Now, your 3 most likely Travers outcomes, the most likely outcome in the Travers is Sovereignty is the best horse, and he wins the race as expected as the heavy favorite. Your 2nd most likely outcome is Magnitude from the inside post is able to get out there and control the pace. The track is speed friendly, and he never gives the others a chance, and he just rolls to easy victories like he did in the Risen Star when he ran them off their feet, and the Iowa Derby as well. So Magnitude has speed ratings that match up with Sovereignty, and if he can get out there and control the pace, he could give that one a run for his money. And then the 3rd least likely outcome actually in this race is Sovereignty doesn't run his race. I don't expect that to happen, but for whatever reason, we've seen it a lot of times in horse racing, Sovereignty stubs his toe, doesn't run his best race, and then Magnitude fails to stay 1 1/4. And then the most likely winner there would be Chad Brown's runner, Strategic Focus. He's lightly raced. He has a lot of upside. He has tactical speed. And he just needs to put it all together mentally and physically. And I'll come back later next week. I'll do a Travers Stakes handicapping video. I'll go through the field. I'll give out my top choice. Now, the Grade 1 H. Allen Jerkens Memorial is also run on the Travers Stakes undercard. It goes as race 10. And it is for 3-year-olds traveling 7 furlongs on the main track. So for the Travers, we have the best horses that are running longer distance. And in the H. Allen Jerkens Memorial, the best sprinters on the grounds. And we have 8 horses that will go to post. And this does look like a competitive heat. And now we're going to meet the field in the H. Allen Jerkens, beginning with number 1, Patch Adams. Now he breezed 5 furlongs in 59.80 seconds, a best of 55 at Churchill Downs on August 16th. He won his last 2 starts, including the Grade 1 Woody Stevens Stakes at Saratoga on June 7th. So he likes 7 furlongs. He has good early pressing speed for trainer Brad Cox. And he's one of 2 runners for trainer Brad Cox. Now, speaking of horses, trainers with multiple runners, number 2, Midland Money, he's trained by Bob Baffert, and Bob Baffert has 3 horses in the Jerkens. And this one breezed a quick 4 furlongs in 46.22 seconds, best of 106 at Saratoga. That was on August 17th. And he's one of 3 runners, as I said, for trainer Bob Baffert. He's 2 for 2 lifetime, and he does exit a fast local allowance win. That was on August 3rd at Saratoga. Number 3, also trained by Bob Baffert, that's Barnes, and he went 4 furlongs in 48 seconds flat, 18th best of 93. That was at Del Mar on August 15th. And for this one, he won both of his starts around 1 turn, including the Grade 2 San Vicente Stakes. Number 4 is Chancer McPatrick, and this one is for trainer Chad Brown. He turns back in distance after winning the Curlin Stakes at 1 mile and 1/8. Chad Brown didn't think he could get the 1 mile and 1/4 for the Travers Stakes. He also didn't want to run against Sovereignty, so he's going to turn back in distance. And this is a 2-time Grade 1 winner. He's 3 for 4 around 1 turn and 3 for 4 at Saratoga. He is a closer, so he's going to need pace help. Number 5 is Verifire, your second Brad Cox trainee. He breezed 5 furlongs in 101 flat, 12th best of 55. That was on August 16th at Churchill Downs. And this one, he's 3 for 3. And he won a nice renewal of the listed Maxfield Stakes at 7 furlongs at Churchill on June 29th. Now, definitely a deeper field here, but Verifire hasn't been beaten yet. He's got good tactical speed, and he's one that definitely looks like a contender in this event. Number 6, Smoken Wicked. Now, this one won as my top choice in the Grade 2 Amsterdam at Saratoga. That was on July 25th. Now, that was the local prep race for this Grade 1 Jerkens. This is a much deeper field than he beat last time out, so he will need to step up a bit to defeat this group. Number 7, Captain Cook. Now, he used to be trained by Rick Dutrow, but he moved to the Todd Pletcher barn earlier this month, and he's breezed twice at Saratoga recently, including a 4 furlong move in 48.25 seconds, 13th best of 133. That was on August 16th. Now, he was 3rd in the Grade 3 Peter Pan and 3rd in the Maxfield Stakes in his last pair. He's going to have to step it up a bit. Finally, the last entry is number 8, Madaket Road for trainer Bob Baffert. He's still eligible for an entry-level allowance event, but he drew well. He's got tactical speed, and he's one that's run well in the stakes ranks. Now, he worked 4 furlongs in 48 flat, 26th best of 117 at Del Mar on August 17th. Now, for this one, he was 2nd in the Grade 2 Pate Mile and 2nd in the Grade 1 Woody Stevens Stakes in his last couple starts. So this, as I said, it's a deep renewal. You can go many different ways. I think this one's going to depend on how the track is playing, and if horses can get forwardly placed, which horse works out the best trip. Now, some other 3-year-old news, and we're going to go in alphabetical order for these horses, beginning with Baeza, and he worked 5 furlongs in 102.40, 41st best of 45. That was at Del Mar on August 15th. Now, the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby at Parks on September 20th is his next assignment. They considered him for the Travers, but they're going to end up giving him more time between starts, and the PA Derby is probably next. Burnham Square, he was 5th in the Grade 1 Haskell last time out. He's worked twice this month at Skylight Training Center. That's in Louisville, Kentucky, and he breezed 4 furlongs in 49.40 seconds, 9th best of 12. That was on August 3rd, and then a half mile in 48.20, best of 8 on August 10th. Not sure what's next for him. Chunk of Gold, your winner of the Grade 3 West Virginia Derby. He added blinkers for the first time that day. He's scheduled to make his next start in the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby. Citizen Bull, your 2-year-old champion for trainer Bob Baffert. He's had a disappointing year since winning the Grade 3 Robert Lewis Stakes. He worked 7 furlongs in 1:24.60 seconds, best of 2 at Del Mar on August 16th. He's targeting the Shared Belief Stakes at Del Mar. That's a listed stakes race on August 31st. Disco Time. Now he continues to prepare for his comeback race for trainer Brad Cox. He's not been seen since winning the Grade 3 Lecomte Stakes at the fairgrounds in January, and he ran his record to 3 for 3 that day. Now he's worked 7 times at Churchill since July 5th, and his most recent workout, 5 furlong breeze in a minute flat, second best of 55. That was on August 16th. Final Gambit for trainer Brad Cox, he breezed 4 furlongs in 52.11 seconds, 70th best of 74 at Saratoga on August 15th. Now he's one that's disappointed since showing good late energy in the Kentucky Derby and finishing 4th and racing wide that day. He just hasn't been able to put it together. He's a horse that is a deep closer and he needs a lot of pace help. Not sure what's next, but a turf race that makes sense if they want to go for it, the Grade 3 Nashville Derby at Kentucky Downs. That would be a logical start for him if they keep him on the turf course. Now, gaming for trainer Bob Baffert, last seen winning the Affirm Stakes on June 8th at Santa Anita Park. He worked 5 furlongs in 101.40, 21st best of 45 at Del Mar. That was on August 15th. Baffert says he has him back where he wants him, but he's just not sure where he's going to run him next. Now, goal-oriented, he was one that they considered for the Travers Stakes, but they decided not to go there. He worked 4 furlongs in 46.60 seconds, second best of 102 workouts at Del Mar on August 16th. As I said, originally targeting the Travers, Baffert thought he needed more time between starts. His next race will most likely come in the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby on September 20th. Now, he's one that Baffert said he wants to run him next year. He's improving. He's a late bloomer, and they don't want to overdo it this year. So they're going to go for the PA Derby. Not sure what they're going to do after that, but they do want to bring him back as a 4-year-old. Now, Gosger, your Preakness runner-up and your Haskell runner-up, he has not worked since a 5 furlong move in a minute point 60 seconds, 7th best of 52. That was at Churchill Downs on August 9th. Another one, I'm not sure what they're going to do. They considered the Travers, wasn't entered there. Not sure what's next for Gosger. Now, Hill Road for trainer Chad Brown, he worked on turf at Saratoga on August 10th and on August 17th, and the latter workout 5 furlongs in a minute point 91, best of 18, and that was on August 17th. Now, he is going to return to turf in the Grade 3, $3.5 million Nashville Derby at Kentucky Downs on August 30th. So he's had success on turf in the past. They've been running him on dirt. Chad Brown said he's not good enough to compete with horses like Sovereignty on the main track. So they're going to go for this rich turf stakes race. Now, journalism, he had his second workout since winning the Grade 1 Haskell on July 19th. He went 4 furlongs in 48 flat, 21st best of 102. That was on August 16th. Now, there are 2 possible races they're looking at, and a final decision is going to come after his workout next week. Now, his next possible start could be the Grade 1 Pacific Classic at Del Mar on August 30th. He would be running against Nisos at 1.25 miles if they go there, or they could wait for the Grade 1 Goodwood at Santa Anita on September 27th. His main goal, obviously, is the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Classic in the fall at Del Mar, so one of 2 spots. He's either going to run in the Pacific Classic or the Goodwood Stakes at Santa Anita. Your great Grade 3 Ohio Derby winner, McPatrick, most likely will make his next start in the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby at Parks on September 20th. He's a New York bred colt. He breezed 4 furlongs in 48.48 seconds, 4th best of 49. That was at Saratoga on August 17th. The next one is your Los Alamitos Derby winner, Nevada Beach, for trainer Bob Baffert, and he worked 7 furlongs in 125, best of 2. That was at Del Mar on August 15th. Not sure what's next. Now, Sandman for trainer Mark Casse, he worked on turf at Saratoga on August 10th. That was his last workout. And he is expected to switch surfaces and run in the Nashville Derby next. Now, if you're interested in my full card analysis, I am covering the following full cards this summer. The rest of the Del Mar Summer Meet, I've been covering the entire Del Mar Summer Meet, and the rest of the Summer Meet at Del Mar goes from August 21st through September 7th. I am also offering a Saratoga full card on Saturday, August 23rd, Travers Day, 14 race program. You can go to the runawayhorse.com shop page for my upcoming full card schedule and to purchase my full card products. I will include a link to that shop page in the video description below. And typically I email my analysis 1 or 2 days before race day, and I update tickets after scratches each race day. And if you want a free pick each day, check out my Better Bets free picks page at therunawayhorse.com. Now I'm 10 for 17 during the month of August. You can keep checking my Better Bets page each day for a free pick from around the country. And I also do a Horse of the Day video series at Del Mar on my channel. And through the first 19 days of the summer meet, my top choices have 9 wins, a runner-up finish, and 5 show finishes. You can keep checking my channel for handicapping videos, news videos, today's Racing Digest video series, and my Horse of the Day video series. And like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. Until I see you next time, good luck at the races.